The cosmic ocean began glowing brighter than ever, and everyone watched in complete silence as a mysterious divine light slowly started rising from its deepest waters. The entire sky seemed to change with its arrival. The golden light grew stronger with every passing moment, spreading across the vast ocean and illuminating the faces of the Devas and Asuras. Everyone stood still, wondering what divine treasure was about to appear. Slowly, a magnificent divine figure began emerging from the sacred waters, surrounded by celestial energy, radiant light, and countless lotus petals floating gently across the ocean. It was Lord Dhanvantari, appearing from the cosmic ocean with a majestic divine presence. In his hands, he carried the radiant Amrit Kalash, the vessel that held the secret of immortality. The sight of the Amrit Kalash left everyone completely speechless. After such a long and dangerous churning, the greatest treasure they had been waiting for had finally appeared before their eyes. The Devas looked toward the sacred vessel with hope and devotion, but the Asuras saw something different. They saw immense power, immortality, and the possibility of ruling the universe forever. Suddenly, the Asuras rushed forward, determined to seize the Amrit Kalash before anyone else could claim it. Their greed turned the peaceful moment into a dangerous confrontation. The Devas immediately tried to stop them, and within moments, the calm ocean became the center of a fierce struggle. Everyone knew that whoever possessed the Amrita could change the destiny of the entire universe. Lord Dhanvantari carefully protected the sacred vessel as chaos spread around him. Divine energy filled the sky, while the waves of the cosmic ocean rose higher and higher. Far above the battlefield, Lord Vishnu watched everything calmly. He understood that the Amrita could not be allowed to fall into the wrong hands, and a divine plan was about to begin. A brilliant divine light surrounded Lord Vishnu, and slowly his powerful form began transforming. The entire atmosphere became mysterious as the enchanting Mohini Avatar appeared before the gathered Devas and Asuras. Mohini appeared with an extraordinary divine presence, graceful movements, and a mysterious smile. The fierce Asuras who had been fighting moments earlier suddenly became completely mesmerized by her presence. The Asuras slowly lowered their weapons and forgot about the battle for a moment. Their attention was completely fixed on Mohini, while the Devas quietly watched and understood that something divine was happening. Mohini gently raised her hand and asked everyone to stop fighting. Her calm presence brought silence to the battlefield, and amazingly, both the Devas and Asuras listened to her without question. With a graceful smile, Mohini approached Lord Dhanvantari and received the sacred Amrit Kalash into her hands. The glowing vessel shone brightly, revealing the enormous power contained within it. She then instructed the Devas and Asuras to sit separately in 2 orderly rows. She promised to distribute the Amrita properly, and the Asuras trusted her words without realizing the true plan. The Asuras completely trusted Mohini, unaware that Lord Vishnu's divine strategy was already unfolding. They believed they would soon receive their share of the immortal nectar. Holding the glowing Amrit Kalash, Mohini slowly moved toward the Devas and began serving them first. The Asuras waited patiently, believing their turn would come very soon. But among the Devas, a mysterious figure secretly entered the row. He disguised himself as one of the Devas and quietly waited for his chance to taste the divine nectar. Surya Dev and Chandra Dev suddenly noticed something unusual about the disguised figure. They looked carefully and realized that an Asura had secretly entered the Devas' row. They immediately warned Mohini about the deception. Mohini turned toward the mysterious Asura, and for a moment, the entire atmosphere became completely silent. In an instant, the enchanting form of Mohini disappeared, and Lord Vishnu appeared once again in his powerful divine form. The entire sky seemed to shake with his divine presence. Lord Vishnu raised his hand, and the magnificent Sudarshan chakra began glowing with immense divine energy. Everyone understood that the deception had been discovered and that justice was about to be delivered. The disguised Asura had already tasted the Amrita, making him immortal. But Lord Vishnu knew that the deception could not be allowed to continue, and his divine weapon was already moving. The Sudarshan chakra flew through the heavens with incredible speed, surrounded by brilliant golden energy and divine light. The Devas and Asuras watched the extraordinary moment unfold before them. In a single divine moment, the chakra struck the Asura, separating his immortal head from his body. Because he had already tasted the Amrita, his head could not be destroyed. His immortal head became known as Rahu, while the remaining body became associated with Ketu. From that moment, both became eternal figures connected with the celestial mysteries of the universe. The Devas finally received the Amrita and regained their divine strength. Celestial flowers began raining from the heavens, while the entire sky filled with brilliant golden light and divine celebration. The defeated Asuras retreated into the distance, and the great cosmic ocean slowly became peaceful once again. After such a tremendous struggle, balance was finally returning to the universe. And so the great Samudra Manthan reached its legendary conclusion. The story of divine sacrifice, courage,